Alrighty, so the grass for the most part has come back. There's a few patchy spots here that maybe are just dead or haven't quite come back yet. But what we're gonna do today, I already cut this pretty low. So at this point, I'm gonna dethatch, and we'll see if we can pull out some of this dead matter. Hopefully, even though I dethatched last year, hopefully we'll still get quite a bit up. I think after the winter season here, should get more dead matter up. So let's check it out. Here, of course, is the Dethatcher on back of the 580. A whole 56 inches worth of dethatching width, and I have the GoPro there, so we'll get some good footage of it. Let's get to it. Got that front corner of the yard dethatched and swept up. This is how much crap I pulled out of it. Surprising, being I just did it last year. So it's quite a bit of dead matter that we'll be able to, have grass fill into. So good stuff there. Alrighty, so the GoPro I think died yesterday when I was doing the other part of the yard. So I don't really have anything for that. Plus, I forgot to show what it looked like after dethatching. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna dethatch the other side of the yard now. It was also cut yesterday. I'm gonna get that dethatched, and then I'll show you what it looks like. I did some adjustments to the thatcher. If we come over here, there's a few holes here, and depending on the height of the hitch of the tractor, you have to adjust where the wheels on this are so that you have the tines actually go into the ground far enough. Yesterday I noticed the center tines weren't quite hitting, the outer ones were. Not sure why the outer side was, but the inner ones weren't. But I raised this up just a little bit. I think it'll be good to go now. So let's get to dethatching. see how the Dethatcher works. You can see behind me, the grass isn't quite so green anymore. It looks more of a brownish yellow. There was a ton of dead matter that thing pulled up even after just one winter. So pretty surprised there. Now I'm going to take the sweeper and sweep all this up, and then we'll see how much it actually accumulates to when it's in a pile. I'm not going to show the sweeper this time. I think I'm going to save that for a different day, maybe use with some grass. So we'll be right back. And this is how much thatch I got out of the yard. You can see it compared to the 580 there. This pile is ridiculous. You can see most of the thatch. It's a lot of dead grass. There is some more lively looking pieces in there. Weaker stuff. You can see there's some weeds here, maybe from like dandelion. And then there's also a lot of this moss. So it's very good at digging up moss like this. There's plenty of this mixed throughout. Just looking around, you can see the moss mixed in different places. So yeah, the Dethatcher has done its job. I'm very impressed. I can't believe how much it pulled out of the ground. There again, for size comparison. And you can see I have it all swept up. The grass looks fairly green again. So now I get to bag all this and take it to the dump. Yay me. Hopefully you really got to see now what one of these Dethatchers can do for your yard. You would really be surprised how much stuff is in your yard that doesn't need to be there, that just absorbs water and nutrients rather than let it get to the actual roots of your grass. As you can see hopefully by the video, it's pretty simple. You just pull it around behind your tractor. Basically, I don't try to line up every row right next to each other. I usually just do a wide turn because you're gonna have a hard time at the end. You're always gonna have, you know, empty spots, unthatched spots. So if you just do like an S pattern and then at the end go back through and then just go the other direction, you can see you can really get a lot out of your yard. Unfortunately, you gotta pick all of that up. So a yard sweeper is definitely in your best interest. I recommend them. I think if there's gonna be one tow behind you you're gonna need to own, it's a yard sweeper. But I'll get into that in a yard sweeper video. So yeah, for now, hopefully you've been able to get some information on this thing, see how it's used, and realistically for this season, I'm pretty much done with this now. That's one unfortunate thing. You don't really get to use them a whole lot. Maybe once at the beginning of the season and once at the end at most. So yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good one. 17 bags of freaking thatch. And now I'm all out of bags.